Yo, what up, everybody? What up? Let's lock it in. Y'all know what's up. I need to check some, make sure, see what's up. Videos. I did that one yesterday. Alright. Yeah, this was the trade I just got out of right now. I got out of this trade right here. It looks like it's hitting. That thing's already at 100 pips. Crazy. I already closed off though, but man, that was probably one of my best trades. Yo, what up, Raj? What up? Yo, Bitsy, my man, what up? How do you guys hold 160 picks trade, man? Where does the willpower come from? Raj, the first step to doing that is having a trade model that gets you 160 pips. There's a lot of different trade models out there where, you know, like you could hold. I mean, there's trade models out there that could secure you 20 pips. But then there's also models out there that'll secure you 100 pips. So once you understand that, you just gotta figure out the model that you're comfortable with. And when you back test and things like that, and all of these trades that I took on here yesterday, or that I took today, was everything I was planning for. So everything that I planned, it was a lot easier once it started to hold, once it started to happen. No, yeah, you'll be happy with 30-40 pips, but you'll be even more happier with 100 pips. But that's what I'm saying, is that you need to have a plan that you can execute, and something that you could replicate over and over again. So like the idea that I had earlier, like last night when I was on stream, when I was telling everybody this is the level I'm looking for right here, this was the level. Once it got to my level, I got into my trade. And then you also have to understand you can't over risk. So when you have your trade set to, and your stop loss, no matter what your stop loss is, if it's 50 pips, 60 pips, 10 pips, whatever it is, if your 10 pips or your stop loss is only going to be 1 to 2%, no matter how big your stop loss is, it makes it a lot easier to hold also, because you also understand how much you're going to be losing. Yeah, that's not the only, but that's the thing too, is that I took a 40 pip trade going down earlier in the day before that. So what I should have did, I could have held it, but the thing is, the plan that I had for that, it wasn't to hold all of it. So when I took my little piece of 40 pips, I could have taken it from way down here. Where's my little thing at? Where's my favorites at? Hold on. Let's see. Right here. So like when I took a 40 pip trade from right here to right here, I was already expecting it to come down to this level. But the thing is during this trade, I was expecting a pullback. So I got out of it. So the thing is it was just a different type of, I just adjusted to whatever the market was giving me. But I mean, I could have held, honestly, from here down to here, that would have been 50, that would have been another 150 pips again if I would have been able to hold it. But the only thing is, it just wasn't part of my plan. So you just also have to not over risk when you know your trade is only gonna, even if it hits stop loss, is only gonna lose 1%, maybe 2%, which is kind of even high. You want to make it at 1%. You could lose 100 times before you blow your account. So the thing is if you're blowing an account 100, like if you're blowing an account only risking 1%, then you shouldn't. I would, not saying you in particular, but I'm just saying in general, if somebody is blowing an account and they're only risking 1%, and they're still blowing the account, then they shouldn't be trading with real money yet. They should be back on demo trying to find a plan to do that. So you shouldn't lose, because technically that means you're losing 100 times before you win anything. So that's not a good sign. So that's why I say for those kind of people, they have to go backwards and go back to demo, find a model that works for them, and then go back to real money. But if you're only risking 1%, and for instance, look at like this trade that I took earlier today, I was only risking not even 0.5%, because my stop loss was only right here. It was only like 10 pips. So if you kind of see the number right here, it's only 0.05%. So it was 0.5%. So I was risking 0.5% to make 4%. So me winning this 4%, now that means I got 8 trades at risking only a 0.5 or 0.05% before I even just lose this trade. The profits from this trade, that means I have to lose 8 trades just to lose the profits of this trade. So with that being said, within those 8 trades, I should be able to catch at least another 30 to 40 pips, or maybe even 100 pips or something. So it's always going to be like, it's always going to come down to risk management also. And the thing is being able to hold your trades is because you also understand no matter what, even though I might have went into a little bit of drawdown, because look at, when I got into the trade, I got in right here, and then I got into a second position right here. That was where my second one is at. So this one was in profits the whole way. The only thing is this one went into negative a little bit. So when I was into negative, I still stuck to the plan, because I also understand that even if it hits my stop loss, I was only going to lose 1%, maybe, if that. So it was just a whole lot easier to hold, because I didn't have to worry about, oh, I'm about to blow my account on one trade or something like that. So it's mainly just about making sure you're not over risking and having a plan that could get you these type of pips. Because obviously, like I said, if somebody takes a trade from here to right here, like I did last night, I also took this trade right here, but I got out at 30 pips right here, 30, 35 pips, whatever it was. But that was because I also understood we needed to target this area, and in order for us to go down there, we might need to grab liquidity. So I also understood this wasn't going to run all the way up there. So it's also important to understand where you are in the market. So if you're at this level trying to take a buy up to these highs, you need to be able to say that's what's going to happen, you know. But my case, I kind of understood I needed to come down to these levels. So I kind of knew if we do push up, it's not going to be a trade that I'm going to be able to leave a runner, because most likely it's not going to hit. If worst case scenario, it just broke these highs and then turned around. But it ended up just hitting this high right there. So my idea was pretty much once I get my 35 pips to close it, which was also the same idea that I had right here, because I was expecting a pullback right here or something like that. So if this was going to be a pullback, I didn't want to have 30-40 pips, then lose those 30-40, go back to break even, and then maybe like that. I would just rather take that 30, let it pull back if it does, and then possibly get in again or something. But because that didn't happen, it just actually continued down. It made me feel like, damn, I should have held. But then again, what if I would have held this trade, and then I would have went against me, and then I would have probably lost my 1% or whatever, you know? So it's just, that's where I say is like, you just make sure you're following your plan, and it's okay to hit 10 pips. That's not a bad thing. But I also understood when I got into this trade right here, it wasn't going to be a 10 pip trade. If I was correct at this level, it was going to at least come back up to these highs right here. And that's already, that high up here is 130 pips up. So I ended up closing at like 90 pips. But that's what I'm saying is just like I said, it's because it follows your plan and stuff like that. Yo, Fluidity, what up, bro? What up? But that's what I'm saying is that when you follow your plan, you don't got to worry about a lot of things because you kind of know what's going to happen already. And it takes a lot of back testing. That's the thing too, is you got to back test. If you're not back testing your plan, then how do you know your plan works? You know, it's like, it's good to take live trades with your plan, but the thing is too, you got to back test. And that's why, like, over the weekend, if you look at what I be doing over the weekend, every weekend when you go to my live streams, look, back testing right here. I'm back testing things. Right here, I'm back testing things. Right here, I'm back testing things. Every weekend I'm back testing, you know, things like that. So it's just like I said, you got to put your plan, and you got to have you pretty much, like I said, you got to practice. That's really about it. Yeah, so that's why I say, just like I said, you got to back test your ideas. This model that I've been working on, I've been back testing it not hundreds, but maybe like 50 trades by now. I've back tested just practice trades and stuff. So it's like I've done a bunch of, and just even on my personal time, even when I just do like a practice trade, like sometimes I won't even be taking a trade. I'll just set like a fake trade right here. I'll just go like this. I'll be boom. I'll hit, okay, let me put my TP there. Let me put my stop loss here. Let me see what happens. And that'll be just like a back test for me to gain information on, like, okay, this idea worked. Boom. That's another plan and stuff like that. So like I said, just make sure you are following the plan. Just stick to the game plan. That's the main thing. Where is my favorites at? Damn. Give me 1 second. I need to find something. I need to figure something out. Need some help connecting OBS to TradingView. Yeah, well, technically you don't have to connect it to TradingView itself. What you have to do is just it's pretty much just a screen right here. So like, look, this is on my laptop. This video thing right here, YouTube thing, is on my laptop, and then what you're seeing right now is TradingView that's on the monitor. So this is my monitor right here. So this is not even part of my computer, but when you choose a screen display capture, there's There's a video. I'm gonna show you this dude's videos that I found it on. But there's a thing on OBS when you have it open. Actually, let me see if I could pull it up for you right here. Look, this is OBS right here. I'm sure you could probably see it. So as you can see right here, there's this thing called source. So when you have this source right here, you gotta add a display capture. And yeah, actually, yeah, you gotta add a display capture, which is this. And then when you go right here to display, you get to choose your built-in, which is my laptop, or your my monitor, which is that one. You got to pick that. But I'm gonna show you this dude's YouTube right now. This is the dude. I'll send it to you on Instagram, that way you know. But this dude right here, he's the G. He's a G right here, man. I learned everything from this guy. He's my favorite dude that's on here. He's damn near the creator or something, because he has all the videos. Any video you need about OBS, he got it. Let me find let me see. OBS Twitch. Let me see. Or YouTube. But there's this specific guy right here. Is this him? No, that's not him. There's this guy I like. I wouldn't trust nobody else but this one guy. I'm gonna find. Oh, right here. This dude, Michael Fayer. This dude is a genius, man. I like this dude. He's a G. He's a G for sure, for sure. I'm gonna send you his profile on Instagram right now, and then you just pretty much could type in his videos or everything. Like this, look, build a host, everything he got. Anything you need to do with OBS, he got it for you. He could set you up with all kind of stuff. But let me share his profile with you. I'm not oh, this is on my different page, that's why. I'm gonna send it to you on Instagram right now. Yeah, that dude is the G right there, bruh. I'm telling you, don't do nothing else unless you go through that guy. I wouldn't trust nobody else, bro. He got everything you need. Messenger. I'm sending it to you right now on Instagram. I'm just sending you his page. I'm sure you probably already seen his page, but yeah, everything he got everything you need to do with OBS. Like I said, that's how I set up everything I got on OBS. I mean, it's not that hard once you realize, like, once you get it going and stuff, it's pretty easy. But like when you're trying to set up YouTube to it, so every time I press start streaming, it automatically starts it to YouTube. That's one of those things you got to figure out. But he'll tell you there's a video on that, how to set it up. Like, that's the thing, you have to connect it to your YouTube, and that way every time you press start streaming, it goes straight to your YouTube and stuff. I mean, you could even do it on like multi-streams. Like, that's what I'm gonna start working on, is trying to get it to like a multi-stream. So I might start streaming on another platform, like either Kick or Twitch or something, but I need to try to figure that out. So every time I hop on, you could be streaming on Twitch and YouTube, or you could be streaming on TikTok or whatever you like, whatever platform you like. Oh, here it is. Man, I've been looking for this thing for the longest, man. I couldn't even find it. Alright, we good. Alright, got you. Appreciate it. Yeah, for sure, bro, for sure. But yeah, that's the dude right there, man. I like him. Like I said, I don't trust nobody else when it comes to it. He got everything. Alright. But yeah, hey, fluidity. Look at what ended up happening with that trade, the one that we were talking about. Remember, I was sending you that message and stuff. This was that move that we was talking about. I know, and look at you. You did say watch out for that 2338 level, which is right here, and that is exactly where I was struggling at all day today. I was in this trade from like 9-10 o'clock in the morning my time, and I got out like at like 6 or 7 o'clock. So I was in this trade for like 7 hours, just trying to hit these 100 pips. So look at each one of these are an hour. So I was in on this green candle at least. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, damn near 8, 9 hours, bro. I was in there. Yes, sir. Yeah, but that is the level you were at. The level you messaged me, you were like, hey, watch out for 2338. That's exactly where we just kept ranging for 8 hours, bruh. And you know what's funny is I was talking to my buddy because I was at work today when this happened. So every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I was looking at my phone. Is it going? Is it going? Is it going? And I just held it, bro. I told my buddy, I was like, because 2 trades before that, I was closing at like 20 pips just because it was taking so long. And if it didn't take so long, I would have probably been able to hold it. But when you're holding right here, it messes with your psychology a little bit. It almost makes you like, damn, I might be wrong. And if I end up being wrong, then it ends up like I end up getting out, and then it ends up right when I get out, like something right here, the next candle, boom, or something. So I've been trying to hold through all of this, and I was telling my boy, I was like, man, I'm gonna go TP or stop loss, man. I can't get out early just because I don't want to hold, you know. But today was a big test, and I was able to pass that. Yo, you heard about the 66 tax rule in Canada? Yeah, I seen that today. Don is gonna be making too much money, bro. They gonna try to get you. Form this level. Yeah, you did good, bro. Sticking to the plan. Exactly. Yeah, that's what it was, man. Now I am kind of thinking it could start maybe coming back down again. No, but I ended up holding. No, that's what I was saying is that on the 2 other trades that I usually, the 2 trades before this, it was like the same type of instance where I would get out in this like range that just took hours and hours, and I was like, man, I don't want to keep holding, so I would get out just because I didn't want to hold no more. And then it ended up going up after, but this particular trade I ended up holding on purpose because of that, because I went through it a few times already by closing early just because I didn't want to wait, and then it ends up running or something. So I told myself today, I said, none, you're not doing that today. You're holding to TP or you're gonna hit your stop loss. And I was like, all right, man, we're gonna run it. And I held it all the way, and I was able to close out 90 some pips. Don got a lead cat. Yeah, man, Don's gonna have to move to Miami. I'm gonna have to go move into Miami when Don's gonna start up a content house, and I'm gonna have to run to Miami and get it in Miami with Don and Wix. Time to move to USA. Everyone is gonna move. I know. That's exactly time to come, man. And Americans don't even realize how good they got it. We got it so good, and people are just tripping, thinking we don't got it that good. But we got it real good over here. I need to upload a video real quick for Dom before it gets too late. Oh, bro, I'm about to upload a video right now. It's hella funny. Wow, bro, I forgot I had this video. It's funny. Wow, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna upload it right now. Damn. Damn, that's hella funny. Wow. Don gets got. Oh man, I don't know why that's so funny to me. I can't be laughing at stuff like that. Yo, Eddie, what up, bro? What up? I'm just looking over. I'm about to post this video of Don real quick. It just was funny. I started laughing, so I was like, I gotta post this. But yeah, what's up, Eddie? Yeah, this was a trade I had taken earlier today, so pretty much just waiting right now. Cause I'm kind of thinking, cause the one thing that I've realized a lot about stuff that happens is that they say is there's a thing that they say, yeah man, my night's going good, man, I had a real good day today with trading, so I just feel like, man, I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. But it ain't because I made a lot of money, it's just because I'm like happy that, you know, my plan is working out and I was able to like execute the plan exactly like to the pip. Like my stops, like on this trade that I took, my stops were only like less than 10 pips, so I was just happy that I got in, like, and I was waiting for that specific thing. It just was a good day. But that's why I say it's not even about the money part, it's more about that, like the execution and being able to repeat it. Because like yesterday in the stream that I was on last night, we were up here at the point, and I was already telling everybody in the stream, like, you know, this is where I want to take a buy at, this is where I'm gonna take a buy. And right when it hit this area exactly to the point, I got in right here at this bottom right here, and I just rode it all the way up. So it was perfect plan, perfect execution. Could you run Zoom on the call? I'm not sure how they do the Zoom, to be honest, but I'm assuming they just do it like, because because obviously if you have a microphone you could hear it, so it's like it's all the same thing. I think it's just like it's loaded up on their computer screen, I believe. Oh bro, but I'm gonna upload this video right now of Don. That thing had me dying right now. But yeah, how's your night going, Eddie? How's it going, bro? I appreciate you for stopping by and stuff, man. I know I've been trying to get on stream a lot more now, so I'm definitely gonna be streaming probably every night again, getting back to London. Cause like I said, the more chart time I put in, the closer and closer I get to unlocking this little model I've been working on. I'm gonna explain the model, how I got it too right now. I'm gonna explain it right now. So I just wanted to see how this plays out. But yeah, but like what I was about to say right now though is, one thing that I've heard and that I've learned is that your exit is also an entry. So that's one thing, is like some people were probably in sales from way up here and they probably rode it all the way down here. But when these people were getting out of the trade, I'm hopping into the trade. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is your exit is also an entry. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now could be going on. Yo, what up? Saddam, how you doing, bro? How you doing? But yeah, like I'm saying is that this is an exit, which was down here, which also ended up being my entry. So what I'm expecting now is another exit, which is possibly up here. I'm wondering if that could be another entry to come back down. So I'm definitely going to try to look into this and see how this ends up forming and how it reacts at this level right here. So I'm thinking we go back to 24, and depending on the spike of news, we may go to 13. Yeah, no, actually, this is also what I have in mind. I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm gonna break it down right now for you guys. I just want to post this video real quick. At least I need to post this one video, bro. Damn, I've been saving this video. It's so funny, so funny. I like when I post videos because Don Vo will just message me like, "Hey, bro, that video was good," or "That video was funny." But it's funny, bro. I'm gonna upload it right now to YouTube and I'm gonna play it right now on stream. Yeah, I'm about to upload it right now. And yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's get these likes up. That way we could get a nice little session going. And we got 14 people watching right now, so I appreciate you guys for watching, yo. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, let's get to 10 likes. Let's try to at least get to 10 likes. If you guys are watching, let's get to 10 likes. Yeah, let's get to 10 likes and I'm gonna break down this trade and I'm gonna show you guys how I came up with the idea and the model I've been using to get this idea and stuff. So all right, it's uploading right now. It's about to be on. It's about to be on right now. Let's see. Let's see. All right, your channel. All right, there it goes. It's uploaded. Hey, y'all, watch this video right here. It's funny right here. Come on. You're not gonna show up. Let me refresh this page. Let me see if it shows up. How did it not show up? All right, there it goes. It says it's uploaded. All right, let me type it in actually. Try to type it in. Download clips. Let's see if it pops up. Yeah, if you guys don't follow this channel, make sure you guys follow this channel too. Man, I can't believe it's not loading up. All right, there it goes right here. Oh, I forgot to edit it. I'm gonna re-upload it.
Hey, Don, I just wanted to know.
Check this out.
Why didn't you go for that 50-minute flip instead of going for my nuts? All right, you got me there. Got me there, bro. Do you invest in crypto? A little bit. Nothing too crazy. I have stuff. I have like BTC and a little bit of Ethereum. Appreciate you, JD. Hey, Don, I just wanted to know. Why didn't you go for that 50-minute flip instead of going for my nuts? All right, you got me there.
Oh my god, that was funny, bro. Oh man, that was the best video ever. I can't believe I'm just glad Don Vo's a good sport because he could have not read that, but he still read it on stream. That's what I like about Don. He's legit. Oh yeah, Saddam, my bad. Just seen this right now. So yesterday I closed the sell at 34 and entered at 34 because daily bullish and 1 hour bullish candle at that area. My friend giving structure signal. Market always react to that level. Like use my buy limits. Always watching Donvo clips. Yo, damn Saddam. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See that? But yeah, that's the same idea that I'm talking about. Is that your exit? If you get into if you exit pretty much at a good spot, it's also an entry. So somebody's exit is somebody else's entry, and the vice versa. Somebody else's exit up here could be somebody else's entry. So obviously, if it continues going up, it wasn't the best of exits, you know. So if it let's say it breaks this high right here and then it comes back down, then you knew this was a good exit, and then this was also a good entry because it was right at the exit. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I get this model down, how I did it yesterday. But yeah, that was funny, bro. I can't believe Don. That was funny. I don't know why. I had to post it right now. I just watched it right now. That's why I thought I was like, yeah, I gotta post that. All right, but yeah. So look, guys, this is how I came up with this idea. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. All right. Let's see. How did I come up with this idea? Actually, let me start all over from the beginning. Let me show you guys exactly how I did it. Don't tell nobody I told you guys though, because only the bitmesone crew could know this. No, I'm playing. But look, okay, look, like he was saying, look, we're bullish, right? We closed above. This also didn't really have a bottom wick. And from what I'm aware though, when we close above, we create higher prices. So I was expecting though this to get also some higher pricing at some point. But there's also news tomorrow too, so you guys got to watch out for news. So but this is what I'm going to show you my idea for what I could be expecting for news also after this. So my idea though was like this also didn't have a bottom wick, and when we opened, I believe we started straight up and then came down. So what I was expecting though was us to just come down for a little bit and then possibly flip. Yeah, and I'm going to show you right now. So when I came down to these levels, I went to the 4 hour. And at the 4 hour, I mean, I have this level up here that we could be possibly targeting if we do come down, or even you could even say this smaller one, because this was the move. This candle right here was the move right before the drop. So right before the expansion, that was the candle right here that we were looking at. And if we do come up, this is where I believe there's also like a fair value gap right here. I don't know if you guys really use those, but I mean, I could say I use them because I kind of do, but it's not like I don't rely on them. I just understand that these are levels that need to usually be tapped for that reason. So I kind of know when there's like a big imbalance right here, like let's say this big gap right here, like the idea of why these candles print that way is, let's say right here there's a big gap right here and there's a big gap right here. What that means though is that there's more sell orders than there is buy orders. So in order for these sell orders to get triggered, let's say closed at some point, because obviously they don't want these people who are in sales just to ride it all the way down in one direction. So pretty much what they do is these are all sell orders that are barely any buy orders. So what they end up having to do is they have to send this back up to cancel out all of these sell orders in a sense. So they have to flip all of these sell orders because there's so many sell orders right here that they have to send it up so they could cancel those out, send it up, cancel those out, and then come back down, because like I said, they don't want these people just to get rich. So like I said, their idea, like I said, it's not just a specific person that's doing it, it's just the way the market runs. So when like even on this side, look at these were buy orders, a bunch of buy orders, and look at what ended up happening. We came right here, closed these out, came right here, closed these out, and then look at what ended up happening. Right there at that level, we ended up turning back around. So it's like they made sure they closed out these levels and then they shipped it back up. So now, like I said, now I believe the next area of interest is going to be these sell orders. So what they're going to do is they're going to send these to close that out, send this up to close that out, and then probably send it back down again or something, possibly. Or they going to keep sending it down. Who knows? We'll find out. But because there is news tomorrow, and I'm going to show you, if you notice right here, this is where I have this level right here on this 4 hour. So this level down here is this is the last red candle before it expanded pretty much. So it's like the same thing that Don says, drive range liquidity. This is the drive, this is the range, this could possibly be the liquidity right here. So if this is the liquidity, the liquidity is usually in the opposite direction. So if we're going down for liquidity, we could be coming back up or stuff. But that's just what I'm saying though, is that there's also this level of like I said, like this is the level right here that I'm kind of expecting for us to come and tap tomorrow. So The same way I found the trade that I took today right here, I'm going to show you that right now, is the same idea as this one though. This is also why though I kind of knew, this is why I got out of the trade when I did, because the 4 hour, when I got into this trade right here, is off of the 2 hour. So when I got into this trade off of the 2 hour, the 4 hour overpowers the 2 hour because it's a bigger time frame. So if this area possibly needs to be tapped, then there's a good chance that this move right here is only going to go so high before coming back here to tap it and then possibly go up like that. I don't think it's just going to go straight up like that. I mean, it could. I'm not saying it can't, but just the same way, like the reason why we got rejected there so hard was because obviously this wasn't enough liquidity already. So in order to break this level, we're most likely going to need more liquidity than this got right here. So in order to go higher than this level, there's a good chance that we need to break this low down here before making us go all the way back up to there. And this is also what's kind of telling me though, is that tomorrow we have news coming in. So with news coming in, there's a good chance that the news could just ship it down real quick and then we pump it up because of all the volume. The news is going to give us the volume to grab these orders and to cancel all these sell orders out. And then when people start to assume that it's going to break, because like I want to say there's probably like 80% of people that trade breakouts. And not saying that breakouts aren't right, but breakouts are also only good if you get them at the right level. Like this is a good breakout, but this is not a good breakout, you know? So I never use, it means that you use for confluence. Yeah, I kind of just understand the purpose of them. And that's why I say though, is like, it's because there's, for instance, this area over here is just buy orders with not that many sell orders. So these sell orders are pretty much to complement these buy orders. And that's where I'm saying is that's just kind of how I understand what those fair value gaps are. It's like, it's not that I'm like, oh, this is the perfect area. I just understand that levels need to possibly get back tapped again because of the, like I said, like they call it an imbalance, because there's mostly only buy orders in this whole area right here. So what needs to happen is they need to put sell orders pretty much to complement this area over here. So, you know, what goes up must come down type of thing. So is that's my kind of idea of that. But like I'm saying though, is that if this level possibly needs to be tapped and we also got news coming, that's why last night when I seen this level, the trade I took was down from here. I already understood that this might need to be tapped. We might need to come up, grab liquidity, and then we're gonna go down here for news, and then that's where we could possibly break that high, or we just end up continuing down. But this is probably where we'll be getting a reaction. The same way I kind of understood there would be a reaction right here, I kind of understand there's going to be a reaction most likely at this level, because the last time we were in this level, look at what happened. We did have a reaction. So the fact that this level is so strong to push us back up to here, and there's mostly only buy orders right here, I could imagine of how many people wanted to take a buy at this level that are probably going to be waiting in that same level so we could probably take it back up to that same height. But yeah, and like I said, that's kind of my idea right now, is that if this level needs to be tapped, there's a good chance that we still need to make our way back down to here. So I'm just going to show you how I got the level on the 2 hour was pretty much this. I'm going to put it right here. I kind of like the way that looks. But like look, when I go to the 2 hour, this is also where I got this level from. It's the same thing, this little imbalance area right here. So with this being the last red candle before this expansion, that was the level that we had resistance at. So it's pretty much the same idea, is where I'm saying is the same idea that is kind of right here on the 4 hour. So when I go to the 4 hour, you could see that there's nothing even like stopping the 4 hour. Everything is all bullish. So that's why I kind of understood that this trade most likely isn't going to be the one that breaks these highs. If it does push up, it was only going to be so high before continuing back down. So when I go to the 2 hour, like I said, this was the level right here that I had that level of interest at. So look at what ended up happening. We ended up coming right back down to this level, exactly what I was where I wanted it to. There's also no 4 hour bottom wick. Yeah, that's true. And that's where I'm saying too, though, is that, like I said, well, technically this one has a bottom wick right here, but this is kind of, I'm gonna do the replay right here. This is where a lot of people were almost thinking it's gonna be a breakout, and this is where I'm saying is that this is kind of what almost gave me even more confirmation that I was even more right, because at this point people even thought this was the idea. The same idea that I had right here to go up, this was the same plan that people assumed, because I know that was the plan because my friend that I was talking to while I was waiting for this trade right here, he was telling me, no, this is it. This is it. This is the one that's going to go up. This is the one that's going to go up. So he took a buy here. He got a little bit up in profits, and then he got stopped out. Because like I said, it's like, the way I kind of think about it is like it's more of like a game in a sense. It's not one particular person that's doing this. It's just the way the algorithm works, I guess. If it's an algorithm, a computer, whatever it is, the and this is all like the way price action works is all off of human behavior. And by human behavior, I'm saying is like, when somebody takes a buy, you imagine how many people took this buy as a breakout. Yeah, they were right. But imagine how many people took this as a breakout too. When they took this as a breakout, when it wicked up and people are like, oh, the same idea that they had here, this idea was right, breakout, boom. And then when they get to this level for a breakout, these are the ones that were wrong. And that's where I'm saying though, it's like, it's almost like the human behavior are all just falling for that, and they end up falling for that. They get stuck at these high prices and then they ship it down, and they end up hitting their stop losses, or they just hold into super drawdown. So that's what I'm saying is that when you understand where key levels are at, they need to bounce at those levels. When this was like this, I already kind of understood there's a good chance that this is all human behavior. This is people expecting, okay, now we're going to go up. So what they're going to do is they're going to start taking a bunch of buy orders, and then eventually they ship it back down. And that's where I'm saying though, is that was kind of the idea. And because I kind of knew this was the 2 hour level, if you see this 2 hour level right here, this was the level that had this red candle right here. On this one, even on the 4 hour, there's nothing right here to even give you that assumption that this would be an area we bounce off of or anything. Even if you went down to the 1 hour, there is one right here. But look at what happened right here. This is the 1 hour area. We already broke that. So what I've also understood, that if we end up breaking that kind of level, there's a good chance that it's not the move to go up, because if this was really so powerful for us to push up like that, it would have never even broke it in the first place. So this is like a door. Let's say this is a door. We straight broke the door, and then you want to try to tell me that that door is strong enough for us to keep going. If the door was strong enough, we would have never even broke it in the first place, you know? So that's kind of why I also knew at some point this was going to be an onion type of play to come back down again. And also, like I said, then when you go to the 2 hour, there's nothing there, and the 2 hour is bigger than the 1 hour. So that means there's more confirmation on the 2 hour than there is the 1 hour. So if the 2 hour is telling me something, I'm better off taking it at the 2 hour compared to the 1 hour. And then this is why I also said though, the 4 hour also overpowers the 2 hour now. So it's pretty much the same thing, which is also kind of why I understand this is going to possibly, if it did go up, it's going to come back down eventually. But like I was saying though, look at this was on the 2 hour. So a lot of people were thinking, oh, we're going up, right? And then look at what ended up happening. They all got trapped into this buy because they're probably thinking it's going to go up. It even wicked up kind of like that, and then it ended up just hitting everybody's stop losses, coming back down like that. And you see how strong that of a candle push that was? That strong of a candle push was pretty much to tell everybody, oh, we're going down now. And then it's just the same thing of human behavior. When you see a big red candle like that, what does it tell you? It tells you, oh, we're going down now. We're going down. Because when I got into this trade, my friend also was thinking that this could have just kept going down like that. So if that was the case, then that's why I kind of understood this would be the move that goes up, because this red candle was the trade. Because look, if you go to the 4 hour at this point, it's looking bearish, right? It's looking like, oh man, we're gonna go down to this bottom area. We're gonna go down, which was, it's most, I'm thinking it's still gonna go down. But the idea though is that at some point we're gonna bounce off here first, then go down. So like I was saying though, is that at this point I kind of already understood this most likely was going to be that area of interest. And as you can see, this 50 line is the 50 dotted line, and that's exactly where it bounced off of. And then when I go down to the 15-minute, you can see exactly where that actually bounced off of. And that's where I got into the trade at, down here at this level. And then look at what ended up happening. And then it started just ranging for all day. But as you can see, you see how we're respecting this 50 line? Whereas earlier today, this was the area when I was saying if this was the 1 hour box right here, we're already broken it. It's not respecting it. But if you go down to this box, look at how it's just respecting that level right there. And that's what was kind of giving me that idea. Yo, what up, Ryan? What up? I was just talking about you, right? What we were saying about earlier today, how we were kind of expecting this 4 hour, because at first it seemed like it was bearish, right? When we were talking about it, it's like, man, this thing is going to go down. But that's exactly what they want you to think. And that's where I was saying, though, is like the same way this was getting respected, though. Look at how this box right here is getting respected at this level. That's what I'm saying is, look at everything is respecting this 50 line. That's how I also kind of knew this was the trade that I was looking for. And this was the one, because these are also lows right here that got tapped. So this was the fake out onion play. So even if you were, if what I kind of understood at this one point of this being the hourly and this being a move up, I could have taken the sell. I think I might have taken that sell down from here. I can't remember where I took it at exactly, but I also understood that at some point this wasn't going to be the move up because it wasn't respecting any of these levels like we were talking about. So since it already broke through these levels right here, that's why I kind of knew when we start making our way back up to here, that was the onion play to go back down again. And that's where I'm saying, though, is that how it respected this level. And I go down to the 5 minute. Look at this is how I knew at that point when this candle wicked all the way down right there. And then when it broke it with these lows right here, and then they all closed above this 50 line, I already knew this was the trade. I knew this was the idea. I already figured that that was it. So that's why I was willing to hold the whole time, because I also understood if this was the level, and especially because where I got into the trade at, I got in at such a low area. I think it was at like 34 or something, like 34, like right here or something like that. So when I got into this level at 34, my stops were only like 10 pips, which is right here at this 50, or I think I might have had them at first. I had them at the bottom wick, which is at 10 pips. But once I started getting into profit up to these levels, okay, I already figured, oh yeah, this is the level right here. The lowest it even got was like 5 pips, but that wasn't even my entry. Once I got into this trade, I didn't even need a stop loss at that point because nothing even got close to this level. So with that being said, I kind of already knew this was going to be the this was gonna be the trade that I was expecting to happen. But also, like I said, I also understood that at some point it's not just gonna run up forever. Is at some point it's gonna come back down. So that's kind of why when I was already in a buy, I've been sitting in this buy since 12 or like 9 this morning, and I got out of the trade about 7. So I was in this trade for like 8 hours just because of this whole range though. I wasn't expecting this to range that hard, but like I said, I didn't go into drawdown, so it was pretty easy to hold pretty much the whole time because I really wasn't worried about these lows. And even if I did hit my stop losses at the most were like 20, 25 pips at the peak. So it's like when you also don't over risk, it makes it a lot easier to hold because of that reason. Because if you're holding and you have a lot on the line, it makes it your emotions run harder. So that way, most likely you're going to close a lot sooner than you should have, just because you might have went into a little bit of drawdown or something like that. But when you don't over risk, it's easier to hold because you already know if my stop loss gets hit, I'm only going to lose 1%, I'm only going to lose 2%. So it's a lot easier to hold when you know you're not over risking and you know what you're going to lose if you lose. And the idea of this trade, when I hit 90 pips, so the 90 pips were about here. So that's 4%, and I was risking 1%. So pretty much, like you could kind of say it's like a 1 to 4 RR in a sense. So, but let's say pip wise, I was risking 20 pips to make 90 pips. So like I said, 1 to 5 RR pip wise type of thing. So it's like it was real easy to hold for that, and I kind of knew I was right. So I was like, I wasn't even really worried about it, and that's what ended up happening. Coming down to right here, pretty much we kind of knew at some point that was going to be the trade. But that's also why I got out when I got out. I mean, I could have possibly held up to these levels up here, but I just didn't want it to come right here and then turn around and then it ends up continuing down. I didn't want to try to like nitpick, a few pips and stuff like that. So that's why I was also saying is like that was most likely going to be the move, and I was just going to hold it. And that's what I'm saying. Look at it, just the whole time I was in profit pretty much. It did wick down though. Look at that one that wicked down pretty hard. Let me go back a little bit. This wick right here, this was also the same idea to scare a lot of people out. It had me thinking like, oh man, I just lost all them pips that I was just ahead. At this point I'm already up, let's say 45 pips at that point. And when it wicks down right here, look, it wicks down pretty hard right there. Boom, that wick down. That almost scared me out. Like, damn man, I just lost my 40 pips. I went back to like 5 or 10 pips. But then look at what ended up happening after that. It ended up hitting the full, like my full TP at that. And then it still kept going. So I'm just wondering how high it's going to go. Let me, or no, I want to exit this. Let me exit this. All right. So now we're here pretty much. So my kind of level that I'm kind of thinking about that might need to be tapped is probably going to be, I'm wondering if this could be a level. If that's not the level, let's see. No, I don't think that could be the level. I guess you could probably say this green candle right here would probably be our level of interest. So if we do pump up, it'll probably come up to this level, and if it starts to respect this level, then that could be the chance, like I was saying, somebody's exit is also somebody's entry. So if you're getting out of a trade, a lot of people are probably going to be getting in to go back the other way. Yo, what up, Krish? What up? Good morning, bro. Good morning. But yeah, that's kind of the idea that I have right now. So I'm kind of going to be looking at this level right here to see if, and like as you could kind of see, we are kind of getting stuck at this level. So that's why when I got out, I think I got out around like, let's say this last push or something like that. I was somewhere around here, I forget. But the idea though was even though there's still a little bit of room to go up, I didn't want to have to hold for another 4, 5, 6 hours just to gain another 20 or 30 pips that I was already happy with what I got. So just using this same logic, oh yeah, and I'm gonna show you too. I know a lot of people don't like using fibs and Fibonacci's and stuff like that, but it's just another confluence, and that's why I say though is like when I with the confluences, I only use them just to add more to my analysis. So like me understanding, okay, look, I have this red box right there, right? So with me having that red box there, that's why I kind of knew this was going to be even more of the level, because look at what happened when I put a Fibonacci right here. Look at what ended up happening. Look at where that golden box is exactly at. It landed perfectly on this order block, or this like level of interest right here. So with that being said, look at where I say that wick happened. That wick exactly perfectly right into the middle of this box, hits the 50 line, and then pumps up after that. So like I said, it's not so much I don't really need a fib, but it's more or less it just, I already had that level there, but that level with the fib also gave me more information, more confirmation that that was going to be the level, because it all lined up. And that's where I'm saying though is that was the lineup that it worked really well with that. So I mean, but look at this now. When I do the fib from the top of here down to here, it's giving me this level way up here. And this was the level that I was kind of looking at yesterday, that I thought this was going to be coming back. When we were in these areas right here, I was expecting this to be the one to possibly come back up to here. Not because I had this fib there, I was just already thinking of it as price action, that this was going to be the level that kind of comes up right here, maybe breaks these highs right here, and then pushes down. But it ended up just coming straight down. But that's another story right there to try to figure out. But I guess my idea now is going to be trying to figure out where we're going to head. So if we need to head back up to this level, I think we could probably maybe break this and then come down. But there's also news tomorrow, so I wouldn't doubt if we just probably kind of go sideways a little bit, up a little bit, down like this, and it just kind of gets ready for news. And then once news happens, that's where we're going to probably hit these levels, possibly to come back up. Or we could even start trickling down so we could get closer to this level. So there's a few things that I'm kind of expecting, or I'm just going to wait for things to happen also. But let me go back to the 4 hour, like I was saying. Now that the 2 hours pretty much played out, I know this played out already, so this level right here is valid, and this was the level. But I also understand this is not going to be the level that takes us all the way back to the top, because when the same issue that I had on the 1 hour, like how this level right here wasn't the level that was going to take us back to the top, because the overpowering was the 2 hour, which gave us this level. Now I kind of understand. Now the 4 hour is giving us this same area of interest pretty much as this, right? So you can see there's no red candles in this whole area right here. So pretty much there's all clean traffic, besides on smaller time frames, which is this right here at the 2 hour. But pretty much what I'm saying though is that the same way on the 1 hour, the 2 hour overpowered the 1 hour, the 4 hour is most likely going to overpower this 2 hour. So at some point, I do believe this 2 hours is going to come down. And with news happening tomorrow, that could be also our signal possibly to start taking some trades coming down. Because I don't know if you guys use true opens or stuff like that. Like I use the true opens and stuff like that. So I understand when we're below a true open, like down here, we're looking for buys. If we're above true opens, we're looking for sales. So what I'm thinking is going to happen, let me check what time London opens. London is at true open of London. I have it written down. I always forget, but let me double check real quick. True open of London is at 1:30 a.m. and New York is at 4:30 a.m. So not till 1:30 a.m. So we still got a while. Well, actually, no, right here. This is gonna be 1:30 a.m. Let me see. Oh, you know what? We're already in the London Open, and look, this is giving me even more information now. Okay, so look, this is gonna be the next half hour candle that opens up is gonna be this candle right here. So what I'm thinking is, look at this is actually lining up exactly with what I'm saying now, that we need to go down to that 4 hour level. So what I'm thinking is going to happen is that at 1:30 when this candle opens, the same way I'm kind of expecting these highs to get hit, these highs to possibly get broken by this push up from the 2 hour. If this candle right here opens up as the true London Open, and this is the line, and we end up above this line, and we end up creating a form up here or something to break these highs, this is the London Open. And what did I just say right now about if you're above the London Open, you're taking sales. So you should be start looking for sales in this point, which is probably going to give us even more idea to start working our way down to this 4 hour level. Plus, and I don't think it'll probably go down all the way over here in London. It's probably going to start coming up like this, maybe hit some of these highs and then start working its way down, something like here. And then when news comes out, I think news is what's going to wick us all the way down like this, and then we might start pumping up after that. And the same way where we come from from New York, how we come down from New York, or from London, I mean, we're probably going to just mirror that. So when we start making our way down this way and we hit this level, it's probably just going to mirror to come back up again. And because there's going to be so much volume in the market tomorrow, there's a good chance that it just rides up. And then these could be the levels we're starting to target, which will be this line, pretty much like I have this area right here. So that's kind of my idea right now that I have for what's going to be happening in the next day or two. But oh yeah, let me show you this 4 hour fib level that I kind of have an idea about. So when I put a fib from here down to the top of that level, look at where it's pretty much giving me this box at again. It's giving me this box right here in this level. So what I'm thinking could possibly happen, I don't think it would be this level because that's a little too high. I'm thinking it will be this level because this is more or less where I put the where I've been doing the fib from this levels. And because it's a change of character area, this is a change of character area. This is not a change of character area. This is a break of structure area. So I've been doing the fibs off of the change of character area. So pretty much like I'm saying though is that from us having this fib right here to up there, that is the level that we most likely are looking for. And this level pretty much is kind of inside of this fib also. So I'm wondering if this could be the wick down, but how I also said that this 50 line needs to be possibly tapped. So I'm wondering though, is that if we end up coming here, will we tap that whole 50 line? Or are we just going to tap into this like we kind of did on the 2 hour? Because if you go to the 2 hour where I put that fib at right here, it landed perfectly on that 2 hour order block area, which is this. And look at how it landed perfectly on that. It pretty much hit the, and then look at this was the box that I had right here, boom. And that 50 line was dead in the middle right there, and it did wick underneath it a little bit. So that's just kind of what I'm thinking though, is that there's really no level that this 4 hour is showing besides that so from here to the top of that range, there's really no level that's matching up perfectly with that. Maybe if I go to the 2, let's see, maybe if I go to the 1, let's say if I go to the 30, okay, this is kind of leveling it, but I'm wondering now, what if, let me just remove this. Let me just remove this real quick. And I'm going to put this area right here of interest. And then there is the line right there that's in between that fib channel. So I'm wondering if that could be the level maybe that we might want to target. Yo, Jordy, what up, bro? What up? What up? How you see 15 break of lows of previous 15s if it is break highs of 1 hour? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean, Saddam. I'm not sure what you mean. How do you see 15 break of lows of previous 15s? What if it breaks of 1 hour highs? Yeah, the 1 hour highs, but I'm not sure which level you might be talking about. Are you talking about these levels over here? This is level 1. This is level 2. This is level 3. This is level 4. What number are you talking about? I'm just wondering if that's like just so I could say that way I can know which level or what area you're talking about. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm assuming maybe this, because these would be the highs. But this is also the 1 hour break of these highs. Yo, Slower, what up, bro? What up? Appreciate you guys. Hey, make sure you guys hit that like button also. Hit that like button. 4. Okay, the 4. I see. Okay, so the 4 level. So what do you mean about this? The break of the highs of the 1 hour? Okay, the break of the high. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Slower. What I would suggest, I just got done explaining a lot of key things, bro. You should definitely go rewatch this video and study what I'm saying and try to implement it for what you're doing. This is a lot of stuff I'm teaching you, bro, for free. I'm not charging you nothing. I mean, after the break of lows, then the highs. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like this right here, you're talking about break of those lows and then the break of the highs, right? That's where you need to learn the lows that broke the highs and the highs that broke the lows. That's one of those things that it's hard to explain for me, because I kind of barely understand it, but I kind of could see it happening while it's, yeah, Slower. You're new here, but yeah, that's good, bro. I appreciate you for joining. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let me see how many likes I got. I don't know how many likes I ain't even been playing music, man. Damn, no wonder it's been quiet. Let me see. Oh, let me turn this down a little bit. Let me see how many likes. Let's get at least 10 likes, man. I hope you guys are liking it up. Oh, we got 15 likes. Hey, I appreciate you guys. We got 16 people in here, or 15 people watching, and we got 15 likes. Dang, that's love right there. Appreciate you guys. Each one of you guys have liked the stream, so I appreciate it. Hell yeah, appreciate it. But yeah, bro, Slower. This is, like I said, this is make sure you rewatch the video. I did say a lot of good stuff on here. So, and if you are still new, Slower, make sure you follow this clip channel right here. This is called Donvo Clips. This is the guy that pretty much taught me everything, how I got to where I got to. I also just learned from other people after him, but I also, like I said, he's the one that got me started with everything I know. So like I said, if you're learning from anything, I created this channel for him. So this is where, like I said, all the things that I learn and things that I think are important, you guys go, make sure you guys go and watch them. And I have a lot of just cool videos about his stream, because this guy, he streams every single day. So if you guys want to watch a live streamer the same way I'm streaming right now, this is kind of where I got the idea from, was from him to stream, every single day pretty much. So yeah, so follow him, and he has a lot of good videos and he live streams every single day. So make sure you guys go do that. His name's Donvo. You just type in Donvo and you guys can find his channel right here. And this is where he does his live streams every single day. And look at upcoming right here. This is the one that's upcoming. Oh, Rod, you try to beat me. I see how it is, Raj. I see how it is. I see how it is. But yeah, man, that's like I said, we got DVS is showing everybody the way. Do not, if you're new to trading or anything like that, make sure you do all of that. Oh, he's scared. Oh, so you know him then. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, the thing is you don't have to copy trade or anything like that. What you have to do is just learn from him. Yeah, I know because of the stop loss. I feel you. I feel you. But this is what I say is that if that's not your style of trading, you don't have to trade like that. You could just learn, because the thing is he teaches a lot of valuable things that have nothing to do with the trade itself. And the thing is you shouldn't be blindly trading. You know, the idea is to learn from him so you could go trade on your own. So the idea is just to be able to learn everything that he teaches and stuff. So make sure you guys are, like I said, don't just watch him so you could take his trades. Watch him so you could learn. And that's, like I said, that's how I got to where I'm at, is, you know, just watching him every single day and then being able to understand the markets and stuff like that. But yeah, so but yeah, that's kind of what I have right now. And Saddam, will you monetize this channel, or is this copyright content on Clip's channel? Oh no, this is all yeah, I'm gonna monetize this channel eventually. I run this because of him. He's the one that gave me the green light to let me do it for him. So yeah, I get you, Slower. I get you. But yeah, this is like I said, I run this channel for him, so we've already talked about it and things like that, and he trusts me that I'm gonna just post videos that I think are valuable, and he likes my vision for the channel and stuff like that. So yeah, make sure you guys go follow this. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, y'all. If y'all could help me out, make sure you guys subscribe to this. We're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers, and then we can monetize it at 1,000 subscribers. So that's the next goal right there. That would be so cool though. Hell yeah. But yeah, all right. So but yeah, let me get back to this. So pretty much what I'm kind of thinking though is that these are kind of the levels that I'm kind of expecting. Let me check something real quick. This hit here, so I wonder if that could have been the level. Oh yeah, and it respected it perfectly. All right, I trust you. I watched that shit. Yeah, keep going, please. Oh heck yeah, bro, I appreciate it. Yeah, man, that's what I do, man. I try to, like I said, the same way Donvo helped me by just watching his streams, I'm trying to help everybody with his streams and just making sure I clip all the good stuff, because he has a lot of good little clips that go. A lot of these clips, if I wouldn't have posted, look at guys, I have already almost 400 videos that I've uploaded. It's a lot of different, it's a little bit of everything. But just imagine if there was 400 less videos. Want you to learn how to trade, you will have a skill forever nobody can take from you. Exactly, Ryan. That's exactly it. Like I said, it's the skill that you want. You don't want to just copy trade somebody forever. You want that skill, because then you could take it anywhere. All you need is a laptop, and you could travel the world. Yo, what up, Pablo? Hey, Pablo. Is this the Pablo that I think it is? What up, my bro? Or is this Pablo Checo? Checo. Is that the Pablo I think it is? Or where you from, Pablo? Which one is this? Because I know there's a few Pablos out there that... Which Pablo is that? Hey, hell yeah, Slower. I appreciate that, Slower. I appreciate that. And that's where I say, though, is that, like I said, with 400 videos, just imagine if there was 400 less videos of Donvo out there. That would be that many less viewers that, you know, like, I know at least one of these clips has helped somebody. Maybe not this one with the dreads, but that was just a funny one. I liked it, that one. But yeah, just stuff like that. You know, a lot of these, like, do you love trading? Why do you love trading? You know, Roger Banks. I don't know if you guys seen this video yet. This video was funny though. Have you guys seen this yet? Let me see. When he types in Roger Banks, look at what happens. Or did he already do it? Let's see. Right here. Oh yeah, look. Look at what happens when he types in rogerbanks.com. When he types in rogerbanks.com, it goes straight to his YouTube channel.
I promise. I promise. I promise it wasn't me. But which one of you guys did this?
That's funny.
It wasn't me. But which one of you guys?
Okay, Pablo. Okay, Pablo. You're from the greatest place on earth. I'm in the DR. Hey. As you talked about, I think all things are similar but different tags. Like order box, I see similarities between ICT and with price. Yeah, exactly, Saddam. That's the thing, is that there's nothing we do.
But which one of you guys did this?
Nothing we do is brand new in a sense. Even if I call it something else, even if I call it some crazy stuff, it's not a glitch. Somebody bought his Roger.com. And they put it under his under Don. Like somebody, he doesn't know who did it. Nobody knows who did it, but somebody did it, and now they just put his YouTube on it. So yeah, they kind of just checkmated Roger with that one. But yeah, Saddam, like, there's nothing new under the sun. Everything's pretty much been done already. But even if I call this instead of calling it a fair value gap, I call it the hamburger helper, or I call it the pizza burger or something. I just call it some random name. It's still gonna be the same thing, you know. It's because we're literally looking at the same chart. You're looking at these same candles as I am. So it's just how you interpret it, how you explain it to people, and if somebody makes it popular or not, you know. That's why, like I said, I just use those terms just because everybody knows. I don't want to have to explain myself of this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at. It's just if I say a fair value gap, a lot of people already know what that means. But yeah, and there's also a guy named let me see right here, Romeo CRT. If you guys don't know about this guy, you guys need to get put up on game. I need to show you guys about this dude. He knows his stuff, y'all. He knows his stuff. But this is the guy that I learned the higher lows and the lower highs from. When look at this right here. Like, let's say, like, how does he say it? When the low that broke the highs. So the low that broke the highs, this is the low that's connected to these highs. Or nope, that didn't break the highs. You can see it didn't break the highs. So this low, new low, but it also didn't break this low, which is also why we never broke these highs. But yeah, so let me, like I said, so what I'm trying to figure out though is I need to try to figure out where we're gonna be heading. And from what I'm kind of coming up with, it's gonna be somewhere in this area, I believe. So tomorrow during news, if we start to do this and do that, and then we start to pump down, this might be a level where I might want to be taking a buy at. That might be a level where I want to take a buy. I don't know if it's going to, like the one I'm talking about here on the 2 hour, it worked out perfectly, like right spot on. Where like, oh, let me delete this real quick. Like how I have this box right here, and then I do this fib on that box. Look at how it landed perfectly on there, right? That one was almost too good to be true. Yeah, Romeo's that guy, man. He knows his stuff. I give him props, though. I give him props. But yeah, like I'm saying, though, is that this 2 hour one landed perfectly right there. So what I'm trying to figure out now though is where are we going to go for this 4-hour level. So if this is the 4-hour level we're looking for, and then when I do the fib on there, unless I do, well, no, because this is the same way I did it on there. This is the level. So I'm kind of worried right now. Where are we going to go for this? Like, what's going to happen? Because this is the box that hit last time, but it also landed perfectly on this area right here. So I'm wondering though, maybe because it's news, that might be what gives us that extra little push back down to this level so we could come back up or something. But then also, I don't really know what to really think about, because let me see, the 2-hour was this guy right here. Let me see, this was here, boom, no, let me put it from here to here, here to there, perfect. Okay, so you see how I'm using these wicks right here. The top of this wick and then the bottom of this wick right here pretty much gives us this level right here. And as you can see, that's the level that perfectly bounces off of. Like these right here bounce off of it, but where I would want that trade at is right here. So I need to try to figure out what do I have to do to get into that area of a trade. So as you can see, that is the bottom wick right here. So it did, okay, so look, maybe this could be an this is how I do like back testing. I try to figure out what happens. So as you can see, this one wicked right into that 50 line, right? And then that became the new low. And as you can see, this was the candle that broke that low that would have gave us that perfect entry to go all the way back up again. So what I'm kind of thinking though is that, let's just say this is the area right here. Let me see, let me go back to it. Let me see. Okay, how did it do it? Okay, it broke that. Let me go to the 15. It hit it and then got broken underneath it, which is correct. Okay, so what I'm thinking could possibly happen is that, let's say this news candle, it starts to come up here or something like this, and then the news candle gives me a wick to that level, and then I want to see if possibly that gets broken, and then we start making our way back up. And I'm even wondering though, the only thing is though, is that the same way these levels respected that little box area, you can see how it all respected this box and nothing closed below it. Even on the 15, when I go to the 15, this technically stayed inside of the box, but it did wick underneath it. But what I'm kind of worried about is that on this 4-hour, how is it gonna react? Because like I said, these levels ain't matching up exactly how I maybe want them, or maybe I'm on the wrong time frame. Maybe I need to go to this 8-hour and I need to maybe adjust it to this. Let me try this 8-hour. Let me try this 8-hour and see how this goes. Let me see from here to here, which is also okay. I see that happening, but maybe if I use those wicks like that, that gives me there, and then this is inside of that box, pretty much this whole level. So if we end up hitting this box like that, maybe even going like that, and then we start pushing up after that, at least to this level, and then from that level we'll probably make a decision either to continue up or we're going to hit this level to come back down. And that's what I'm kind of worried about. So yesterday it was a little bit easier. Everything lined up perfectly. I don't know if what I'm doing, maybe I might be doing something a little bit wrong, or let me try something else. Actually, I see something right here. Let me see something from here to there. That is there. Nope, I don't really like that because that's too high. I don't like that one. Let me see if maybe the 4-hour or the 12-hour has anything different. Let me see from there to there. Let me see from here to here. Yeah, it's just getting smaller and smaller. And yeah, it's getting closer and closer. So maybe I need to go lower then. Instead of going higher, I need to go lower. And then, let's see. maybe this could be the box area I might be wanting to look for. And then let me see from here back all the way to the top. Nope, that's not really. I don't like the way that's looking. Damn, this thing is moving up though. I still think it's gonna at least come to this 47, if not the higher wick area here. So, but yeah, like I said, what I'm kind of thinking though is like something is going to happen in these levels. I just don't know where and I don't know when. But tomorrow is where I think it's going to definitely be happening at. What about buy stop at the 1 hour high after the 1 hour bullish close? Is a valid buy trade? You talking about the hourly right now? The hourly right now? I think what could have happened is that if you were to take a buy, especially if you were already kind of late to the party in a sense, I would have taken the break of this high once this wick down and then broke the body of the candle. That's where I would have taken a trade at. So for instance, it would have been here to where we're at already. You're already 21 pips behind, so it's kind of late. So I would have taken it at the break of this candle right here. So once that candle wicks below, like it made that bottom wick and then comes back up, that's where I probably would have wanted to take the trade at least, you know. So I'm just saying, as of now, let's say you do get in right here and then it ends up turning around or something, you're already, because it maybe, what if it needs to come back here, make another lower bottom wick and then go up or something. It's just your vantage point is kind of gone already, because you also already filled in that wick, which is right here to the left. So this wick right here would kind of be your vantage point, even though it's not that far off from where this is at. Technically that's 12 pips. So your vantage point could have been 12 pips. So once you hit that 12 pip mark, you could have even went to break even. But if you would have went to break even at that point, you would have been stopped out once this hit. But that's kind of my idea though, is that, or maybe you could have used this wick right here. Not saying, but it's just like I said, it might be a little bit late now. You know, if you were really looking for buys, I would have rather it been this candle right here. So since you're already kind of late after this one, you're already 20 pips behind. But let's just say it does go up to here, which is at 46. It's still another 25 pips, but in order for you to gain those 25 pips, you have to get in at the perfect entry and then the perfect exit, which just makes it that much harder for you to be able to execute like that. But I mean, like I said, I still kind of think though we probably will need to come up to this level up here, and that's where my original take profit was at this level up here at 40, 47, 48. But how I got that level was also because there's fair value gaps, I believe, that were in these levels. Yeah, as you can see the top of this fair value gap is right here, which is also the resistance of that area. So that was kind of my original take profit, but I just didn't want to hold this long. I would have still been in the trade. That would have been in the dang trade for like 12 hours already. And that would have been, I mean, it would be worth it, obviously hitting 150 pips or, you know, almost 200 pips, but I took my piece and I'm happy with it. I'm not trying to sit in the trade for too long, you know, just in case. And there's news tomorrow, so it was kind of a kind of also had a little bit of influence on that, of why I did that, you know, why I ended up closing and stuff like that. Okay, and actually let me do the London Open. The London Open is actually right here. Let me show you where the London Open is at. The London Open is at 130, which is right here. Okay, so look, London Open. London Open. It's the London True Open, which is this right here. Boom, right here. So like I was telling you though, when you're above the true open, you're looking for sells. When you're below the true open, you're looking for buys. So since we're also above this true open, I'm wondering if this could be the highs we probably target. Because in order for us to continue making it all the way back down here like we were kind of expecting it, we're going to need liquidity. So look at the drive, the range, the liquidity, which is in the opposite direction, to probably come down. So I'm wondering if that could be the case of what we could be looking for. And then that's where I'm saying it. And it goes also back to where my TP was at, original TP area was at. And it's also going to break these highs. So but yeah, that's kind of what I kind of thinking right now. But I'm trying to figure out this 4-hour area. This 4-hour area is what I'm really kind of worried about. I mean, but this is kind of, like I said, so when you have a trade that works out, you need to figure out why it worked out so you could replicate it. And like I said, this is the order block area that I was kind of looking for, and it lined up perfectly for that. So it just, everything lined up perfectly for it. But I also had this area of like if you just use the wicks, I'm wondering if I were to just use the wick of this candle right here, what do you think could happen? Which is, this is just the wick and everything is respecting it still. It's closing below. See, look, even down here, the wicks of this area, it closed still respecting it. So that's how you kind of could know also that was a good area. But that's why I like using the body though, because when I use the body, it kind of makes it it just makes it a little bit better. Because when I go down to this 15 area, you can see, look, it perfectly, it respects it perfectly. So what I'm kind of thinking though, let me go back to this 2-hour Fibonacci. Let me do this fib right here. Let me go from the bottom of there to the top of there. And look at where we bounced off perfectly, right into that area. So maybe that might be the thing then. So we respected the top of that fib area, but we wicked into it. So maybe that could be what I need to be looking for on this next level that I just talked about on the 4-hour. So if that's the case, way down here, and we come up, and then there's also this box area, which is this. We should be going at 49. It is the previous high of the 4, yeah. 49, which is here. Yeah, this area, yeah. So that's kind of what I am thinking, is that we are probably going to go up to these levels. And this is the candle range, like we talk about, Ryan. This is the high of that range of the candle. So if this is the, and this is what you guys got to learn too, is that candles are ranges. So this is a range right here. If I were to break that candle down, let me show you guys something real quick. All right, let me show you guys something real quick. Look, vertical line. This candle is a range. I'm gonna show you how it's a range. You see how that one candle right there? Look, that's one candle, right? That's the high of it, that's the low of it. And look, let me go down to the 5-minute. Look, that's the range of that candle. And that's where I'm saying, look, it broke the high and it went all the way back down to here. So that would be the idea of what you want to understand. That's what a candle is. A bigger long candle is just a range. So it's just one big range. And look, it pretty much everything breaks these lows, goes to the tops, goes to the top, breaks the high, comes to the bottom. So that's pretty much the idea of what that is. Yo, Lassic. Ha, Lassic, I told you last night, brother. You were the first one to get the signal. When we hit those levels, maybe big move down. Yeah. Lasik, you need to send your signals, brother. I'm gonna show them what you do. That way you can't blame it on me. Look guys, look, I'm gonna show you guys something. This is the world famous Lasik. He's in the chat right now. This is his trade. Lasik, the one he's asking me for a signal, and he hit 500 pips, and I barely hit 100. The GOAT, Lasik. Let's go. But yeah, no, appreciate it, Lasik. Appreciate it. But yeah, so Lasik, well, I'm gonna just explain to you kind of what I'm kind of getting though. Like, let me know what you think. This is the idea. Don't expose me. Yeah, that's my secret weapon right there, guys. Lasik's my secret weapon. He's the one that gives me all the signals, and you guys think it's me. Nah, I'm playing. Nah, he's a good guy, man. He knows his stuff. He works hard. He does a lot of back testing. He helps me out. You know, he helps me out too. So always gotta show love to the brother. All right, but yeah, Lasik, this is kind of the idea that I have, right? Look, I have this area right here of this order block area, this 4-hour one. And like I was saying though, this was the 2-hour one that I was talking about that we hit from yesterday. And then this was the fib on that level, and the fib went exactly into the middle of there, and that's where this turtle soup area got the push at, right? So that was the area of that push, and that one was almost too easy to find. That one was perfect. Everything was lined up perfectly, everything perfect, boom boom. So now when I go to this 4-hour area, I have this level of interest right here, pretty much doing the same model, doing the same thing, finding an area of interest, which is there, and then I have this this is the one thing that, because like I said, there's this change of character right here. There's the change of character right there. Yeah, that one was a good setup, bro. That one just like it looked too good to be true, because it landed perfectly. Everything was lined up. But look, like I said, there's the change of character right here. So that's where I was doing the fib from there to the top, and then it's giving me this, which is kind of. But there's also news tomorrow, so I'm just wondering, is that if there's any way that we possibly, maybe I just use the top wick of this, but it's still kind of the same idea right here. It's kind of giving me that idea. It's either that or the whole body, one of the two. But when I went to the 2-hour setup, I did the same thing where I just used the top wick of it, and it still gave me like a good entry and a good idea, which is all right here, because everything respected that top wick. But the reason why I liked the body more of it, base the trade of the longer you hold, yeah. And that's what I was saying though too, is that so on this 2-hour one, when I use just the wick, it gives me a good area, but I liked it the whole body for the reason that when I did go back down to the 15, everything respected the 50 line perfectly. So that's kind of what I was trying to aim for right now, is to go to this level. So when I'm on this 4-hour level, it's kind of giving me this, like, it's not lining up exactly just perfectly. Obviously, it's not going to always be that easy, but there's also news tomorrow. So I'm just wondering, because of the extra news, it might just wick down here and close in here or something like that. So I'm just wondering, because, it might just give a strong bottom wick and then just pump right back up again or something. So that's just kind of what I'm thinking right now. I'm having a little bit of just second guessing of, like, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm not seeing something. I went to all these different time frames, but nothing is really lining up, unless I use this 2-hour again, and the 2-hour is down here. Let me see what the 2-hour down here does. Here to there, here to there, and then I did the fib from the break, the change of character, back to there. Let me see, perfect from there to there, and you go to the top. And then no, that just gives me the same thing again, and I don't. That's not what I need right there. I need it from maybe down here. You're doing it right, bro. It's just a matter of patience at the moment. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I'm just, but yeah, so like I said, I'm just wondering maybe if I refined it, like how we talked about, just refining it all the way back down to, a better level. Let me see. This was also a change of character. Maybe I could try this guy, but that's not really lining up with it. Let me refine it. Let me refine it one more time down to this guy. And then that's a change of character right there. And it's kind of coming to these levels, but that's why I'm saying these levels are a little too high for me. I don't think those would be the levels. And higher time frame closures, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm kind of, unless it may be this level. Let me see what this level does. But no, that's not the right level, because that will be even further away. I think this is the level that I'm kind of going to be targeting, at least, because this was the level, the last red candle before this big expansion right here. So if something were to happen, I do think it will just mirror this left side right here. So if it mirrors this left side, that's where I'm kind of thinking it's going to probably do the same thing on this side. So if it does it on that side, that's where I'm kind of expecting it. But with this being the fib area that we're kind of using to go back up to this level, this is my idea though, is that it's probably going to still respect this level, but it's going to probably wick down here but close inside of this golden box or above it or something, or it might just close underneath it like a fake out, and then it starts to come back up like that. So I guess we're just gonna really have to wait and see. But oh yeah, and I want to show you this too, is that this was the idea that when I had it from right here, from this 2-hour order block area, and then I used that fib right here to go up, and it gave me that area, right? This was the key part right here that I figured out that was the best part of it. So this bottom wick is the one that got into the golden box, and then as you can see, this was the low that got broken by this candle, and then that's when the whole move, and that's where I took the trade at going up. So that's where I'm thinking though, is that what's probably going to happen is that we're going to have a wick into the golden box, and then that is going to be the, I guess you could call it the turtle soup, that will be the candle that sweeps these lows, and then that'll be the move after that. So if that's the case, this is kind of what I'm thinking is possibly going to happen, is that if we go back to this level right here, and then I use this level again, I go from there to up here, because I also have this like it's like a little bit off. What I'm thinking is gonna happen is we're gonna wick down to this level or something, and then I'm thinking there could be some kind of closure, like this would be the low now that we need to break, and then we're gonna probably come up a little bit, and then that is the move right here that's gonna break it for us to come back up. And then this is where I believe where I'm thinking we could take the trade from this level like that. So that's kind of what my idea would be. And then like obviously there'll probably be like a fair value gap right here. We're gonna close like that, and then we're gonna wick down, and then we're gonna start pushing like that. So I'm thinking that could be the play that I'm probably gonna be waiting for. And if that's the idea, like I said, we'll probably be a fair value gap right here, and then we'll probably close inside of it, respecting it, and then the next one is going to be the one that starts to push up, and then after that it's back off to the races, back believe at least will be to here, if not back up to here type of thing. So that's kind of going to be my idea right there, is that I think that might be, you guys remember this. I think I figured it out. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I think this could be it. This might be the move tomorrow. I'm not saying I'm right. I don't know. Maybe it might, because I've also seen things just happen where it just wicks really fast down there, and it doesn't even give you time to create the structure or anything like that. It could just come straight wick like that, and then right after that come back up and close, and then from there on it's just going straight up type of thing. So I've also seen that. So let me see. I think it was like right here where that might have been. Let me see. I'm trying to remember where that was. Was it right here? It might have been this candle right here. Make support and resistance great again. Yeah, that's true, bro. We got too many crazy names now. We got all these crazy things. So let me see too. Maybe there might be this level. Let me see. This is a level right here. On a higher time frame, that might be you know, what we're looking for or something like that. So maybe if I go to an 8-hour, there's also a support right there, which is here, support there. There's also a resistance up there. So maybe this is the level that's gonna probably get hit. Let's see what this 4-hour does. Okay. All right, this is the daily now. So as you can see, the daily is also getting respected by that. So that might be a good sign. And then there's also this resistance right here, which is right in between that. So I'm wondering if we... Well, actually, there's this support right here. Boom. And that could be the support. Because if that ends up being the support, this is the support. This is a fake out, possibly. This is a fake out. This is a fake out. It's just how you make them with the fib or price action, whatever. At the end, it's just supporting. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. You just gotta draw random lines, and when you draw random lines, it just hits those lines by themselves. But yeah, I'm gonna show you. This is where I think it happened at. I want to show you this. I think it might have been right here, where I just want to show you where it just wicked straight up, and then it just came down. I think that was it, or was it one of these ones? I can't remember where it was at. Let's see. I don't know. Let me see. There was a level that it did exactly what I'm talking about. It did exactly that. It might have been these then. Let me see what these are. It might have been a news day, to be honest. That's probably why it did that. Nope, it wasn't there. Let me see. Let me try one more. I think it might be coin flip is best. Exactly, coin flip. So probably was this guy, or was it that guy? Or was it Wednesday? When was news? I would say Tuesday then. Let me try the last Tuesday. Let me try this one. Let me try this one. Nope, that wasn't it either. I can't find it. It was the one. It was on stream. It was the day I was doing stream earlier. Let me see. I think I'll find the video right now. I want to show you guys exactly what I was talking about, because it's not always just, hey, I got 24 people watching. Hey, I appreciate that. We're getting these numbers up. Make sure you guys hit that like. Oh, and we got 21 likes. That's love right there. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. trying to just give you guys some pointers and things like that. So I appreciate you guys for watching and sticking with me. I do appreciate it. Was it yesterday or was it the day before? Okay, I think it might have been this day. Yeah, I think it might have been this day. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Let's see. Trying to find it. Trying to find that area. Was it that one? No. Yeah, like I said, these other ones are just back testing videos too. That if you guys want to rewatch these are good videos too. It's all the same stuff. I can't find it. Oh well. Oh well. I'll worry about it another time. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching though. Appreciate it. You guys are showing love. Yee! Viral. Damn L News GJ. Oh, GJ. What happened with GJ? What is GJ? Which is the GBP or which one is it? Is it this one, right? GBP. GPY. This one, right? Oh shit. Oh shit. You guys want me to do an analysis on which other pair you guys want me to do an analysis on? Because like I said, I'm already kind of figured this gold is where I'm just gonna do it right here on gold real quick. This is how fast I could do this analysis now. I'm kind of just quick with it now. I just know what I've already did it like 4 times though. That's probably why. But like, look, I'll go boom, boom. Oh yeah, I need to put that London Open. London Open is on the 30-minute, which is right here at 1:30. 1:30 right here. So London Open, boom. London Open is right there. Let me put the London Open. London Open is this guy. I'm gonna put this dot right there so I know which one it is. London Open. So we are going to be above it. If we end up above it, we're gonna be looking for sales anyways. And these pairs of nuts. Analysis on these pairs of nuts. Hey y'all, I'm gonna watch this video again. I don't know if some of you guys probably didn't see it earlier. Look, check this video out. I just posted it of Don Vo. He got for sure. He got. Some of you guys probably didn't see it. Don Vo. Yeah, if you guys aren't following this channel, make sure you guys also follow this channel. Oh, it got 1 subscriber. Don Vo Clips is a lot of good videos on here. It teaches you all kinds of different things. And look at this is the one.
Hey Don, I just wanted to know, why didn't you go for that 50-minute flip instead of going for my nuts? All right, bro, you got me there.
Got him.
Do you invest?
Bro, that's so funny. I don't know why that video makes me laugh. I probably shouldn't be laughing as hard as I do with that video, bro. But damn, that was classic right there. He really thought he was reading the question. Oh, Euro USD. Okay, I'll do Euro USD right now. Yeah, let me get that right now. Okay, 4 hour there, and then we're gonna go to this 4 hour here, which is here. Let me put this here. So I'm gonna leave this already pretty much aligned for all of this. So when I wake up tomorrow, it's already gonna be, I'll know what I'll be looking for. All right, Euro USD. Euro USD. Euro USD, which is this one, Owanda. I'll put it on my favorites, add to watch list. There you go. Euro USD. That was funny, bro. That was that guy. Hey, for real. Hey, imagine like Don's just Oh man, I got a good question right here. He's asking something real good. How come you don't take the 15-minute flip and not these nuts? Bro, I don't know why that was so funny, bro. I go watch this thing.
Hey, Don, I just wanted to know, why didn't you go for that 15-minute flip instead of going for my nuts? All right, bro, you got me there. Got me there, bro.
Bro.
Do you invest in crypto? Hey, Don, I just wanted to know, why didn't you go for that 15-minute flip instead of going for my nuts? All right, bro, you got me there.
Oh my god, that's so funny, bro. I don't know why that's so funny. I hope Don doesn't watch this. He's gonna think I'm making fun of him, but that was funny, Don. Can't believe Don. I think he did on purpose, but it just makes it funny that he pretended like he did it on purpose. Like he didn't do it on purpose. That was funny though. That video is hilarious. All right, so yeah, let me do this Euro USD now. So yeah, so like this is my setup for tomorrow. So pretty much what I'm waiting for is this. You guys could set it up this exact way if you want to. I'm not saying this is right, but when things start to print and I'm gonna be looking for things, I might be looking for things somewhere around these areas. So like I said, do a 4-hour, go right here to this red candle right here, put a box on the top and bottom of it, go all the way across, and then you're gonna grab this fib, and then you're gonna go from the fib here and move it up like that. And that's how you get these levels like that. You don't have to use this stuff. You don't have to. You do whatever you like. Everything you like, I promise, it'll still work. There's a million ways to do something, and you don't always have to do it the same way. All right, so here's Euro USD now. Okay, so the first level of interest would be here, and we also have this high up here that we haven't tapped yet. So in order for us to go up there, I'm thinking we might need to come down to this level, possibly to do that. Obviously, it's gonna be how we print first, but let me just put a box, do the same thing. Why not? Let's try it again. Here, put a box here, box there, boom, boom. And then, why don't you put a box there, but not on my nuts? Got him. That's funny, bro. I'm gonna get down like that. Hey, Don, how come you put the support and resistance? Who that was? I would mod him in my own channel. I'll give him a mod right now. I'll move him up to freaking I'll add him to my own personal signal channel. All right, so like we have this level here for level of interest, and then we have also let me see, so where else would I put this? Let's see, I put this, here's the change of character, so I probably would go from here to here. Or is it gonna be this? Well, it does say, well, let me check something, hold on. So when I did it from this 2 hour, I did it from there to there. Okay, that's where that one's at. So when I go back to here and I'm doing it like this, it's from there to there. So this was there, for there to there. So let's go to there. That's the one thing that I'm kind of worried about. Actually, let me mark London open. Oh yeah, London open. Yeah, let me do that actually. London open is also right here at 130. 130 right here. So London open is here. London open is there. London open. So as you can see, we're above London open right now. So being above London open means we should be looking for sales, which is kind of also coming in. All right, let me get a little closer. Yeah, my bad. I was laughing so hard I backed away. Yeah, let me know if I need to speak up a little bit. I could turn my mic up a little bit. But yeah, so the London Open is also right here. So with the London Open being here and we're above here, at some point we should be looking for sales to come back down, which is also kind of giving me more confirmation that we might need to come into these areas down here. There is also this thing right here, and that is a level. Yo, Newman, Bashir, Newman, what up, bro? Hey, I like that picture. You got a car in there. What kind of car is that? It's a white car. I have a white car too. All right, so yeah, there's that, but I don't think that would be the level for that. I think the level would be, let me see. I mean, the 4 hours better. Like, or let me go to the daily. There might be something on the daily also. The daily is down here. There's a daily here, and then there's a change of character there. So I'm wondering if that could be the change of character, which is here. So let's go from here to there. Still down, all the way down. So the 4 hour would be here. So if that's the case, let me see. Let's see, 4 hour would be here. That's the change of character there. That's the change. So maybe what if we did it from here then? Let's see what this is all about. Oh, let's see. From here to here. That's giving me that. Huh. That is the level. So I'm trying to figure out where would all of this be. That's the change of character. So we broke the low, break the structure, broke the high, change of character. Man, it's already getting late. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this last one on Euro USD, and then I'm gonna have to call it a night in a little bit. But yeah, so that is the change. So maybe from here to here. Oh, you know what? Look at that. Ooh, that thing kind of lined up perfectly. And the reason why is I'm using this area because that is the change of character. But I don't know if that's right. Because when I did it on gold over here on the 2 hour, I did it from the the change of character from right here, which is just from here. So maybe from the bottom of there to there. Let me see. So the bottom of there to there. So maybe, let me see. The bottom of there to there would be that. So let me see from there to there. Or let me see from here to there. So maybe, or actually, let me see, the 4 hour, there's there to there. So maybe from here, yeah, from here, that might be where it's at. Obviously, I'm probably putting a little too much. I'm relying on this fib a little too much to give me the exact area, but this is kind of coming right into there. You know what? Maybe it is from here to there. And look at, that's where it's giving me that point, that pinpoint area. But I'm also using the bottom of the wick, which is not what I did on the other one. I didn't use the bottom of the wick. I used the let's see. The bottom of the wick right there. So, I mean, it's kind of lining up in this area right there. So that might be, yo, bro, check your IG. We'll just leave it there. All right. Let me check my IG real quick. I got you, bro. Here. Are you talking about my messages or let's see. Oh yeah, messages. Oh, we'll just leave this right here. Oh yeah, yeah. Look at y'all. Check out fluidity. This is fluidity's trade right here. Bro been killing it too, man. Bro been killing it. Ooh. So look, this was what me and him we were talking about it on stream yesterday, and it also just came into it just formed perfectly what we were talking about on stream. Look at that. That's our forecast. That's exactly it. So what I'm kind of expecting on gold is to come down here to these levels down here, right into these levels. So I'm wondering if this could be it. If it could come down to here, something like this, wicks down here and comes up. And that's kind of your level where you're talking about down here too. So that's actually, that's a good trade though, bro. That is definitely a good trade. And you're already in profits. And where'd you get in at 63? The bottom was 33. Damn, so that's 300 pips. Bro was in there from 300 pips. Damn, that's what's up. That's what I like to see, bro. And that's actually a good idea because this right here is most likely not going to ride all the way back up. It's going to probably just come back up to here and then continue back down like we were talking about. So exactly, for you to be able to hold here and then still be able to move your stops in a profit just in case, but I don't even think it's going to even get that high. To be honest, it's probably just going to hit this 46 level, probably come back down. So yeah, that's a good trade right there, fluidity. That's a good trade. Ooh, and look at there, London Open. Win trade, yes, yeah, he does good, bro. I like the way fluidity trades too, man. He be killing it. I like that. So, there's this change of character right here. That is here. So I'm just wondering. Let's see if this is something to do with that. If this could be an area that we might want to look for. Let's see, from here to there. Whoa, what the heck? It finally switched. Yeah, so damn, euros is giving me this idea though that I'm thinking we might need to come back down to this level. This will probably be a level that we get rejected off of, or we break through it and then hit this level and then possibly come back up. And especially because news is coming out tomorrow. I don't know if news affects Euro USD or not. I mean, I don't think it does because it's Japan. That's what GP, or no, Euro is the Euro dollar, whatever it is. But that's what I'm kind of thinking. So that's kind of my idea though, is we'll probably be seeing something like that. Or maybe even come down to here. Let's see from here. Yeah, sometimes it's a lot easier than it is. It's just sometimes it ain't that easy. Maybe this 8 hour will show me better. And maybe that's a smart thing too. Yeah, that's probably why too, bro. I've been on this thing freaking 2.5 hours already. So I'm probably talking myself crazy by now. Yeah, plenty of pips, bro. Plenty of pips. But this would be probably my idea right here. Something like this. I need to wake up for New York though, for sure. I need to get up for New York. So this would be here. Let me just do that. That would be there, and this would be here. So maybe we do come all the way down to these levels. 30. Let's see, 15. 15. Oh, you know what? There's a level here. There's a level here, and then there's a level here. Refine it, refine it. All right, and then let me remove this fib, and let me put it now from here to there. There it goes. That might be it right there. That might be the move. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna leave this up like that for tomorrow. I'm also waiting on EU. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Maybe this could be the move somewhere down here, because it's not that far away though. So I mean, it could just happen by tomorrow and then start pumping back up to take out this high, and probably even target this high. So but yeah, we're gonna have to look into that. But yeah, I'm gonna get off. I need to get some rest so I could try to wake up for New York. It is pretty late already. It's 11:30 at night for me, and I gotta wake up at 5 in the morning for New York. So I got about 6 hours of sleep, hopefully, which will be cool. But yeah, it was a good little session, man. Like I said, I was able to do quite a bit of analysis. I did a few of them over and over on gold, so maybe you guys were able to see how I did that and how I found that trade from earlier. So like I said, let's just keep getting better every single day, and I'll see you guys for New York session in Donvo's stream. If you guys didn't know, Donvo is going to be streaming in the morning. If you guys don't follow him yet, make sure you guys go follow him and subscribe. Raj, I beat you to it. I got first. I said I was first, and that's what happened. I'm first. See, if you start from the bottom, I was first, so I'm first in there. But yeah, make sure you guys go join his live stream tomorrow. He will be live trading tomorrow. I'll be in here hanging out, chilling. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like, and if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna be streaming every single day now. I'm back on my streaming stuff. I'm going hard. Ooh, we just hit 1.9. That's crazy. I was just at 1.8, and I was just at 1.7. So we're almost at 1.6. So let's keep going. 1.6, here we come. We're almost there. Let's keep it going. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, peace.